What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. DJD here. Let's play some Black Myth Wukong. And I know I'm late. We'll probably go to like 1:30ish tonight. The weekend starts today, so for me, I got off tomorrow. I got off Monday, so that's good. So I can, stay up, play some games a little bit longer. And tomorrow we're going to be on at, I don't know what time, but we'll do a longer stream. We'll do a plenty long stream tomorrow. So that's the plan, at least over the next couple of days. See what we can do here. All right, let's get in. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing Purple Mountain, aren't we? Is that what's called, Purple Mountain? We had a bunch of places we could go in this secret area, so we're checking it out. I think the thing was with this area, it seemed like any way I went, there was a shrine. Is that where we're at? Or are we at one of the shrines in the any way that I went? Ordeal. Can't remember. Let's just get into some trouble and we'll see what's what with that. I'm just gonna wait for this to run out, this poison, because this thing will heal me to full, so I'm gonna wait for the poison to run out, heal, and then restore to full. It's taking a minute, though. There goes. I don't think I want to go this way, because I feel like that's probably the way to go. That's probably the way to go. Okay. Gold Sun Crow. Slightly increases damage bonus. This effect is enhanced when equipped with Jade Moon Rabbit. So I actually do have both. And Jade Moon Rabbit is... here. So that increases damage reduction. Oh, we can try that. We can try that little pair up, I think. I think it wants me to. Nice, pearl tree seeds. Oh yeah, so we did go over here, that's right.
A monk.
I go up there and murder that stupid grasshopper. Seriously, bro? Oh, we got a meditation spot. All right, guys, time to meditate. Nice early meditation tonight. All right. We got lots of sparks too. So was that the last one in this chapter? Oh, it was. We found them all in the chapter. Very good. All right, what do we want here? Some passives up. How's that? Oh boy, I'm getting lost. I think this is where we fought a Treant, wasn't it? Yesterday? Yeah. Which means this is the proposed way forward. Hey.
Get lost. Don't disturb my drink. How about a quick death with my stinger, you torch-faced monkey? Now leave while you can.
You can try to make me.
Oh, the nerve! You fur-face, I meant to
The
let you
Scorpionlord.
pass, but you chose to ruin my day. Now, face your doom.
You face my doom. Oh, I got level 2. Oh, it's serious now, bro. I love this. I actually love this transformation. The other transformations, I didn't care for. This one, oh, I don't have my pick. Ah, fuck. Alright, that seemed not fair. I'll let you have that one. Jesus. God, he just keeps going. Jesus, he just keeps going, dude. Okay, can we tag him? Couldn't tag him, dude. Breaking really fast. Okay, why are you not attacking, bro? I might be poisoned again. I can't actually tell. I really need to. I don't know how to slow this fucker down. Oh, I missed him. Fuck. Wow, that guy just kept going. Okay, we almost got him though, so it's not the end of the world. Poison resistance is gonna be a thing in this fight, I think. What are you doing? Stop.
Blood gets in pain.
Oh my god, how did I miss that? I shouldn't ask that question because I know how I missed that. God. Ah, crap. I'm thinking Cloud Step is going to be the better skill in this fight. Oh, come on, the fucking poison procced. Oh, she had a... Oh my god. Oh, that was... I wish he had a closer. I kind of hate that he doesn't. Oh, come on, dude. I keep getting him in the worst possible fucking spots. Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, crushed me there. Alright, this work. Ooh. Ooh. We got him. That was a Yagwai King.
I failed you.
Ooh, wah. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Alright, let's read about him. The Scorpionlord. In bounds of deity's abode, sorrow's wine I sip, golden armor, golden claws, poison's grip. Cockerel's crow, blood tears, body near to break. My love wanes and waxes like the moon, yet burns eternal like the sun's embrace. The mountain of venom, neighboring the Westliang kingdom of women, inherited its tradition of female supremacy. The mountain was ruled by a scorpion queen, a Gwai of desire, renowned for her enchanting beauty. She practiced the Tao of concentration, excelling in bedroom arts, and matters of pleasure, thus having countless partners for her practice. Among these partners was a male scorpion adorned in golden armor and claws, whose strong build earned him the queen's favor. Together they had a brood of scorpion offspring. However, none of the offspring were female, which led her to lose interest in passing them her skills. Consequently, the golden-armored male scorpion also fell out of favor. Seeing that the queen no longer sought his company, the male scorpion, with high self-esteem, took his children and moved outside the mountain, severing ties with her. Later, when the journeyers passed through the kingdom of women, the scorpion queen, true to her nature as a Gwai of desire, kidnapped Tong Monk, which cost her her life when Sun Wukong summoned the Dawn Star, whose crow killed her instantly. Her maidens, the captains from the kingdom of women, held in her cave, dispersed, taking all the treasures with them. Still seething with anger, Sun Wukong set the place ablaze, turning everything to ashes. Sensing the fire, the male scorpion outside the mountain rushed to the scene, only to find his former love stripped of her clothes, her tail severed, and her body reduced to a bloody pulp, dead at the foot of the slope. After much inquiry, he learned that it was the Dawn Star of Constellation Mao that had killed her. With this knowledge, he vowed to avenge her. Fortunately, the Gwai of Desire had imparted some techniques to him. He hence settled in the Peepa Cave, rebuilding her force and dedicating himself to practice. However, being male, he struggled to achieve great success, leading to the decline of Mountain of Venom's reputation. Upon learning that Webbed Hollow was the premier place for insect Gwais to practice, he took his sons and sought refuge there. Massively increases drinking speed. That one might be good if I can upgrade it. It's a quick drink. If I can upgrade it, though, because I don't want to sacrifice a use. If I can't, that doesn't make sense. Alright, it's another king down in chapter 4, baby. We're getting there. I've heard this story before. Actually, I think we're back around where we were. Yeah. There was another way I could go here. I just don't know what it is. It is hot in here. I thought I could maybe go without today, but not quite yet. Without my air conditioning, I mean. Wrong time for you. You need to respect my authority. Where was the guy that I heard? I heard a guy talking earlier. Was that just the Scorpion King? I can't take a bunch of damage here. I was up here when I... Oh, fuck. Well, if I was up there... Must have been the Scorpion King, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. When I get to the next chapter, if I miss something, I'll come back and grab it. It's not really better than what I have, so why? Wait, how do I only have one rice? I had 2 or 3 or something like that before. Oh, because this is what I'm using to feed that thing. I get it now. speaking of, let's go back. I see. That's when I'm feeding that amber worm. I wonder how many of those I need. I think I was only able to hold 3 total, so maybe just 3.
Mine eyes doth see the Dao from the confines of my pills are reliable, but be wiser than relying solely on them.
How do I have to?
Seek from within to ascend. Thou shalt have pill. Many are bent on seeking shortcuts. Hence pill making came to be.
Cheers! Now you can finally drink deep and full. Next time, down a few mouthfuls in one go. It's delightful.
What do you think of my work?
All right, got him another seed.
Assured, this old long leaving so soon.
Okay, it does look like I need more silk sacks. Which is unfortunate because I think the only way I can get them at this point is to grind for them. Maybe not. Maybe there's still some areas where I can get them.
Back so soon.
I made celestial ribbon. I just need celestial ribbon and then I can upgrade this.
It's here.
I don't know where the fuck I get celestial ribbon from. Alright, let's keep moving. Killed one Yao Guai King here. Let's see what else there is.
Away with you!
I think I can hauling ass down the stairs like a fucking old man or something.
It's been long since any soul has trodden these hidden bounds. Hail, young master. Your face is gaunt, complexion sallow.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
Both remind me of the venom's touch, as the worm also besets you. An oddity thrives here, the armor worm. Consuming its eggs grants great power. Yet once the larvae hatch, they devour your insides, leaving an undying husk. My fellow disciples, hungry for power, consumed those eggs. And now, most are beyond remedy. Young master, if you will, end their suffering in my stead. They were my fellows. I can't. Their lifeless bodies might still bear eggs unhatched. Bring those eggs to me, and perhaps I can find a cure.
Yeah, I've been feeding them
Young
to another
master,
one.
have you found?
Alright, we gotta find eggs to bring to him. See if I can actually remember to do that.
Buddhists are unwelcome.
Violet Hail? What the hell is that? Oh, this might be what he's looking for. Okay. Guess we'll find out. Always these fucking things. Alright, let's go see if this is what he wanted. It was. Good for us.
Splendid. This is it. Vile and evil it is. Hence, I must bring it back for thorough study. Young master, in our brief acquaintance, you were kind enough to do me a favor. Why not extend your kindness by leaving your head with me?
Daoist Mi.
Please my master greatly.
Dodge.
Miss.
Did I miss or did I just want you to think I did? Oh, level 2, baby. Now you're in trouble. Me, we could have been friends, you and me.
Miss.
Me and me. No, you couldn't deal with it. I do you a favor. I did you a favor and this is how you were paying me?
Foe. Just what I need.
Always gonna need it now.
You shall be my initial feast to power my metamorphosis ascension.
He didn't take his mask off. How do you even do that? Great, now he's flathead meat. slow him down. I can't see. Look at him. Wow, 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 wow. Saw that. Come here. You all about that poison, huh? I'm curious why I'm still getting hurt by the poison even though I'm not standing in it. Or even though I'm not technically supposed to be susceptible to it. You can stop anytime. Sorry, me.
These impudent mortals have overreached themselves.
No, go back to snake form.
Their demise was of their own creation.
Go back to snake form. This is so much worse. This is so much worse.
But you are special. What poisoned them only strengthens you. Keep it close and wield it wisely. You'll see its potential. Go, release him. Being trapped there is a torment worse than death. I've watched him grow up. I cannot bring myself to do it.
Why does she have a human neck on top of her snake neck? That's worse. Transform into a warm guy, immune to poison. I'm not switching my transformation skill anymore. I don't think you're gonna be able to convince me that there's a transformation better than the Yellow Lung. Daoist Mi. In empty mountains, falling blossoms sound. A flute's soft notes reveal homes around. Wearing masks that obscure false and true, they borrow forms to seek Sinbar's hue. Long ago, a young man ventured alone to Webbed Ridge, seeking vengeance. However, he was captured by Yaoguais and endured many hardships in their lair before narrowly escaping. Upon his return to the kingdom of Juzi, numerous weavers approached him, hoping he would lead them to the estate of Zhu on the ridge to find the legendary Jade Shuttle. The young man, overwhelmed, shut his doors to visitors, but his mother couldn't understand his reluctance and pressured him to lead the weavers to the ridge to slay the Yaoguais and rescue his father. Yet, human nature is unpredictable, and the weavers, each with their own agendas, failed to unite in the face of danger. They quarreled incessantly and were ultimately wiped out by a giant green spider in the estate. The young man, cowering in fear, was shocked to see the spider transform into the green-clad maiden he had once encountered in the cave. Disillusioned with humanity, he tearfully begged the fairy to let him stay on the ridge and cultivate. The green-clad maiden scolded him harshly and expelled him from the estate. The young man wandered to an abandoned village on the ridge. The insect guais, having heard of his plight, took pity on him. A dragonfly guai introduced him to her master, the 100-eyed Daoist master, at the Temple of Yellow Flowers. At the temple, all the Daoists wore stone masks. The Daoist master told the young man that to achieve the Dao, he must sever all worldly ties and don his stone mask to cut off his mortal connections. The young man hesitated and wandered around the temple. Unexpectedly, an elderly woman in red arrived with a group of beautiful maidens, including the green-clad maiden and the girl in yellow. Later, the temple hosted a banquet for the maidens. The young man, spying from the side, saw the table laden with dishes, human oil stir-fried, fresh human meat cooked and roasted, tofu blocks made from... Nope, that's not what tofu is. Made from human brains. I think tofu is specifically the absence of meat, including human meat. And meat buns filled with human flesh. The stench was nauseating, and he could only watch as the Yaoguais feasted on humans. The Daoist master, noticing his shock, remarked indifferently, "It is in the Yaoguai's nature to eat humans. Mortal lives are short. Even if we consume them, it only shortens their lifespan by a few decades, a mere blink of an eye." That night, the young man felt an overwhelming sense of loneliness. Under the moonlight, he played a tune from his homeland, feeling utterly lost. He realized that if he didn't become a Yao Guai, he might be eaten by his fellow disciples. Reaching deeply, reflecting deeply, he questioned how he had ended up in such a predicament. After a long night of tears, he resolved to become a disciple and pursue the Tao. Since he couldn't change his fate, he decided to go with it. Determined, he asked his master for the quickest path to becoming a Yao Guai. The master told him in the Purple Cloud Mountain there was a rare insect called the Ammerworm. Consuming its eggs will allow you to ascend and become a Yao Guai. Alright. What is the thing we got? Each talent increases poison damage. See, I never put any skills into that because I don't understand if it literally means like my weapon will do poison damage, or if it just means for an attack that does poison damage, I do more poison damage. So like the Silkworm transformation has poison damage on it. So I would assume that it, you know, naturally means that does more damage. Does more poison damage. But like my normal attacks, do they just do more poison damage now? If I get that upgrade? These things explode, I need to not be there when they do. I don't know where I'm going. I'm thinking the answer is no, which is why I've not put any points into those spots. I have other things I can put points into that actually increase things I'm interested in. What am I absorbing? Oh, there was a will there. Okay, I didn't see it. Alright, nothing really down here. Just a little bit of money. That's what will is. Will is money in this game. So we're still going to free that guy up top, who I'm guessing is a king. And then we still have 5 chiefs we have to find. Which I'm sure will be in the main area, but that's a lot of chiefs. Ah. Oh, nice. Obviously, I'm just going to hop the fence and just... Oh, I did it again. Whoops. Well, now I'm back to where I was. For some reason, they put automatic hopping into this game, and I don't understand why. There's no reason to. Like, if the wall is short enough, like, he'll just do it. Like, see, like, right there, I didn't do anything. He just did it. Problem is, sometimes it just interprets that being what needs to be done. Shit. Oh, that's not gonna work. I see you in there, bro. Don't worry about me. Treasure. I like treasure. Oh, great. Now he scared me a little bit. Now he scared me a little bit. Never fear. What we got? Life-saving pills. Do you sense my malice? This guy's got to sense my malice too. Told you. Y'all about to sense my malice. You know what kind of a Curios I would actually like is one that I think I have a Curios that heals me slowly. That's fine, I don't care. I think I would like a Curios that heals my mana slowly. Oh, I see. Because like I can get those little green pips. I can get those little green pips that'll heal my gourd uses, which is great. But they don't heal my mana. I have nothing, there's nothing in the world that heals my mana. I can get these little pips right here. They'll heal my gourd uses. So I can heal myself if I got full gourd uses and then grab this. And then I'm not missing anything, you know? I wonder if this way also goes around. It must. So a Curios that heals my mana would be great. Let's go. Because I can go pretty long without resting in a thing, which I like, because then you don't respawn enemies. I want to see if I hit this. No, it's not a monster, though. I want to see if I hit one of those if it's, and it's a monster, if it'll, damage him. Like a mimic in Dark Souls. I don't think I've ever tried that. Yeah, Curios that heals my mana. That's what I want. I knew you were there. You, I didn't know was there, but... Dude, I must have so many of those Blood of the Iron Bull. I have no idea what they're for. They just always pop up. I don't know if I've been using them without realizing I'm using them or what, but they always pop up and I just feel like I have a fucking million of them. Let's see. Let's actually see. Yeah, I think it would be here. Here are 48 of them. What are they for? To cultivate a stronger spirit, this is what you need. I don't know what that means. I don't want to use them. Sleeping on the job, moron. I think I actually smashed this guy too. Yeah, I did. Got him. Got him so good. I'm just unconsciously able to smash enemies without even trying. Can I push this? I think that's the first one I've seen with a handle. That's pretty good, actually. Can I go this way? Alright, I am going to rest at this shrine. Because we're going, like, strictly forward here, so... And I think we're at the boss. I think we're at the boss of this secret area. Like the boss. Because there's a lot of friggin' rabble-rousing going on over here. What is that? My, what big aortas you have. Or something. The Duskveil. Interesting. I don't know what a fucking Duskveil is, but... He's not at full health. Why is he not at full health? I don't think that's a good... I don't think it's a good thing he's not at full health. Oh no, don't freeze him in the air. God damn it. definitely not. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's definitely not the entire fight. So what's next now? This is spoopy. Oh yeah, there's that hair stuff. I remember seeing when we came in here. Oh, it's raining blood? Is that what it is now? Oh, this is like so attractive. He's gotta... How's this? I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Definitely should have saw that. Oh, here he goes again. Okay, I should have seen that coming also. That's okay though. I don't know. Done. The cockerel crowed. He wasn't too hard. He looked meaner than he was. He looked meaner than he was. Oh, here's the snake
All
lady.
these years apart. And they've marred you like this.
Can you
I
just
journeyed from
go back to a
Mount Lee
snake?
to delve into the mysteries of this valley. I didn't mean to hold this back from you. It was because I had to. I stayed my hand for my ties to his mother. That's why I called upon you.
Oh yeah, I was looking for this.
But how did you get this? I thought it was with the 100-eyed Gwai. This may well be the design of destiny itself. I shall help you and restore its power. Consider this as my token of gratitude. A few strings dangling from the sky. No one knows whether they lead to weal or woe. Why does everyone vie to scale them?
You know what the funny thing was when she said that nobody knows, my first reaction was, why didn't somebody just climb them? She said the scale thing. All right. Weaver's Needle Vessel. This vessel of mine is forged not of iron or steel, nor of gold, but solely from the eyes of my son. Oh, we got a Kunststeel. Oh, we can upgrade to the that more powerful staff now. Double-combed rooster blood. How do you comb rooster blood? Alright. Upon activation, relentlessly homes in on and attacks the enemy. Highly effective against certain enemies. So this is going to be very important for the final boss. That's usually how it works. When you get one of these, it's because it's important to the final boss. Yaogwai King. The Duskveil. A brief song stirs the valiant heart. Long crows pierce the night apart, leaping high, then falling low, drifting like duckweed in the flow. He lay on the ground, still unsure of how he had been defeated. The previously unremarkable Daoist-robed insect Gwai, whom he had previously dismissed as insignificant, now stood before him with a smirk on his face. Seeing the Gwai holding a radiant golden hairpin, he suddenly understood. He wanted to ask a question, but found he couldn't speak. The pain was unbearable. It seemed his throat was slit by the vile insect with the hairpin. He should be dying. He closed his eyes, not wanting his last sight to be that of a hideous face. Unexpectedly, someone turned him over and carefully applied deconcoction to his wound. He could breathe again, but this brought him no relief. The Gwai clicked its tongue in amazement. The medicine master gave is truly remarkable. It has mended the severed part completely. What a pity to use it on this one. He opened his eyes and tried to ask a question, but the Gwai stopped him. Don't rush. External medicine can't heal internal injuries. Besides, I don't intend to cure you. With that, the Gwai waved its hands, and two fake Daoists in green robes carried over a jade box covered with brocade. The Gwai took out a golden cocoon and said, "We mountain Gwais are unworthy of this item. It's best to test it on you." Panic-stricken, he coughed up blood, which splattered onto the golden cocoon. The cocoon broke upon contact with the blood, and a worm with a human head and a golden body emerged, quickly squirmed into the grass and disappeared. The Gwai remained unperturbed and pulled out another golden cocoon from the jade box. Master was truly wise to have prepared 2 golden cocoons. He tried to struggle, but his body was tightly bound up by cobweb. The Gwai commanded, "Pour it down his throat." The fake Daoist brought several buckets of water and forced his head back, pouring some foul-smelling concoction into his mouth. He felt something go down his throat. After swallowing it, he felt as if he were floating on clouds, his mind becoming hazy. Apart from a lingering concern for his mother, he could hardly remember anything. He silently recited one last prayer, hoping that a glimmer of survival would be bestowed upon his mother. Speaking of his mother, Hongi. Oh, I hate this. It actually looks better in the drawing than it does in the game, to be fair. At least the snake neck goes all the way up to her human head. In the fucking game, dude, she just has a human neck on top of her snake neck, and that's just weird. Tearful eyes reflect tearful eyes. Broken hearts echo broken cries. The world harbors the cold and sly, yet spares the soul in serpent's guise. The Jade Emperor sat on his throne in the Celestial Palace gathering the officials. Hong Yi stood among the immortals and saw Tai Bai Jingjing leading in an officer. A crown of 5 peaks on his head, a landscape-engraved tablet in his hand. He wore the light of the 7 stars on his robe and walked to the pleasant music of 8 jade rings dangling from his waist. Tabai Jinjing then announced, "Your Majesty, I have brought the son of Bodhisattva Pelanpo from the Purple Cloud Mountain as commanded." The Jade Emperor responded, Let the celestial official come forward. I appoint you as the Dawn Star, ranking among the 28 constellations, and grant you residence in the Palace of Illumination. Remember to be diligent in your duties and conduct your patrols on time. The newly appointed Dawn Star thanked the Emperor for his grace. The Jade Emperor then ordered the Crane Immortal and Supreme Celestial Inspector to escort him to his post, also bestowing upon him 2 bottles of Imperial wine and 10 golden flowers. The Immortals congratulated the Dawn Star while Hong Yi stood quietly on the periphery, observing for a moment. She was slightly older than him, and having grown up together, due to the deep connections and frequent interactions between their families, she had always seen him as a younger brother. Now, witnessing his moment of glory, she believed his future held limitless potential. After waiting a while longer, she watched him greet and bid farewell to others in front of the hall, his spirits high, yet he never glanced her way. With a quiet sigh, she turned and slowly walked out of the hall. I want to do it 2. Let's see. More defense. More defense. Alright, so we've been in that area for so long, and I know there were like multiple paths. I actually forget where I'm going. So I'm thinking we're going to be doing just a wee bit of backtracking here. To better try to understand what I should be aiming for. Because even in this area, I'm not sure. There might have been another way to go. Oh, well, there's definitely this, because I didn't open this. Nice. And another Blood of the Iron Bull. I don't even remember how we got in here, because I don't see a path. Do we teleport in here or something? I guess that's possible, but there's no way out. There has to be a path because there's no way out. Did I scoot in here? Is that why? I don't remember how I got in here. I just don't see a way out, and that seems weird to me. Like, why plant me here if I have to teleport out? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, that threw me off for a second. I might pull up yesterday's stream to see how I got in here. Because really, I was hoping I could just backtrack. Was it yesterday? Was it just yesterday we went in here? I feel like we were in Purple Mountain for a full stream. I'm just gonna pull up yesterday's stream really quick, guys. Give me une minute. Give me. Oh, maybe we did fall in here. Okay, no, hold on. Okay, we fought Commander Beetle. That was in here, I think. What a fungi woman. I remember that. Venom Daoist. That was the guy, right? Alright, how do I get there? Okay, Sunset of Nine Skies. Oh, it was a one-way. Alright, interesting. It was a one-way because... That's interesting that there's no way back. They just spit you out here and they're like, fucking good luck, bro. Looks like there should be something here, though, doesn't it? Let me look around the tree and see if there's a... Tree has no textures on it, so... I think there's not much going on in the tree. That seems so strange to me that there's just no way back. Anyways, the way I came down here was this hill right here. Can I go back up the hill? Oh, maybe. Hey, there we go. All right. We did it, guys. I think I came up this way. Also, maybe not. I don't really know. I'm just gonna keep wandering until I find... Okay, we definitely came through here. We definitely came through here. Where was that old man, though? Is it up here?
Welcome, evil here.
Using the gourd while in poisoned state. Nah, I don't care about that. Now, where was... Oh yeah, I never went here. Okay, I remember this.
Please. You must save me.
So, both my trap and my vessel failed. But how?
When I saw him, I just couldn't. The Destined One then arrived and bested me. Now the monkey has ransacked our hollow.
A mere monkey showing such disrespect. Your wound was recovering. But now it's getting worse. Fear not. I'll deal with him. But before that, that thing of mine, do you still have it?
I do.
Very well. Despite all your failures, you led the Destined One here. I should reward you for that. But the thing I gave you, now I must have it back! You girls are far too young to comprehend my design. This, along with those relics inside him, shall free me of
100-eyed Daoist
cruel
Master. Okay, I didn't think this was the actual boss. I thought this was a side thing. But this is definitely the chapter boss.
I'll avenge you.
If I die, we probably will
Now
not be
let
pursuing
go
this guy
of your
again right this
misery
second.
And rest in peace.
Oh, we're fighting with the... That's awesome.
I might as well walk it alone.
Okay, that's not... I don't know if he's gonna be coming after me or...
I'm pleased knowing you girls have turned against me.
God, he takes a lot of...
Sweating for a nod from above. They are fruitless, all my things be they found. They forced my hand.
Oh, I think he's killed the last of them. freeze him. I didn't think I could, but I can. Oh, he coming. Oh, Lord, he got me there. Oh, Lord, he coming. I missed that? No fucking way, dude. Oh, he does some weird... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. That is. I didn't do anything. I'm thinking this is probably where I was supposed to use my... I'm thinking this is probably where I was supposed to use that thing.
Today I will bring my destiny, and yours too.
Uh-oh. Oh no, he's doing tricks. He's doing sideshow gigs. Oh yeah, I bet you this is where I was supposed to use that thread. Looks like he's... Kinda looks like he can see me on a different level now, doesn't it? Oh yeah, he broke that briefly. Also, I have no fucking stamina. Yeah, that hurt. Up, monkey. Oh, come on. Am I shocked at that line? Okay, I'm actually... Or do I have no stamina? Fuck. I have tricks too, bitch. Okay, that also seemed not fair. Ow. Okay, yeah, this is definitely where I'm supposed to use that needle. Ah, damn it. That was a terrible shot. Oh, don't be in front of him. Alright, well the good news is I know how to beat him. I know how to beat him. If I'd used my thing at the right time, we would have been okay. But, that being said, guys, I don't actually want to go that way. I'll go this way. Oh, here's that. I was thinking about this. This has to be the last one. I feel like I've gotten them all. Uh-huh. Be nice if I could actually get my thing off here. Ah, he didn't even go out of bounds. Or out of range, I should say. Oh, he's doing a thing. Okay. Not bad.
Stop! Spare his life!
Thank you.
Foul monkey! No matter how many times you reincarnate, you're still blind to the ways of this world. Now, in your folly, you've hindered the dealings of the court. But above that, you've given a girl who knows no limits a false hope. I shall transform her into a mighty golden pill and keep it safe for you. Think about her, won't you? Should you feel like stirring trouble in your next life?
I don't like the sound of that. Hold on, no, I don't like the sound of that. I thought I was powering up, she was gonna help me with the final boss. Nope, he turned her into a pill. So, how do I hunt those guys down? Because I actually want to hunt those. Hey! A bird in a hand stole my spider. I need help getting her back. No? Alright. Hold on. I'll go up there in a second. What this? Health? Stamina. I'll take stamina. Because maybe she's like strong, like super strong now because I took the things off. And if I go save her, she'll help me against that guy, the boss. No, they're just gone. No, they're just gone. Never mind. Let's gotta be a way to save her, though. Crane Immortal. Maybe not. In crimson embroidered crown, pure and refined, ascending to meet the immortal unconfined, revered in the vast skies far and wide, what foolish man would dare not abide? The newly appointed Dawnstar originally served in the Hall of Incense. Now promoted, he had his first opportunity to tour the Celestial Palace. As he exited the Celestial Palace, he was met by the Crane Immortal, who first took him into the Celestial Gate to be introduced to the captains of the court on duty, and the 4 heavenly kings. They then visited the 33 halls and the 72 palaces, paying respects to everyone along the way. The celestial beings treated them with utmost courtesy, which greatly pleased the newly appointed Constellation Officer. After the tour, the Crane Immortal was about to personally escort the Dawnstar back to the Palace of Illumination. On the way back, the Dawnstar suddenly asked, "I wonder if my predecessor was promoted or demoted. Could you enlighten me so I may know how to conduct myself in the future?" The Crane Immortal smiled and said he mingled too closely with the mortal realm, perhaps making some friends among the mountains and wilds. Now having shed his celestial bonds, who can say where he revels in his newfound freedom? The Constellation Officer frowned and asked, "I heard that the Dome of Stars conducts roll calls daily. How could it be the Constellation Officer left without anyone knowing?" The Crane Immortal gently smoothed the wrinkles on the Dawnstar's robe and said somberly, "If he hadn't left quietly, how would you be here now?" Hearing this, the Dawnstar seemed to understand and did not pursue the matter further. I'm still missing a lot of chiefs in this chapter. 5 chiefs is like a lot of chiefs to miss. And I also have no idea how to get... I don't even know if you can chase them down. Or maybe the thing is, if I'd gone here... Wait, can I go up here? I don't know, guys. Well, let's go do boss. Let's go finish this chapter, and then we'll Google how to... we'll Google what we missed. We'll Google what we missed. Where's this path, though? I never went down here. I wasn't able to go this close last time. That's just chest, though. I accept. Alright, so I think we know when to use the needle now. We do it on the second phase, which makes sense. That's when we used it on, like... Well, we didn't need one in the last chapter, but... I don't know if there was one in the last chapter. We can get it if there was. But... He also wasn't hard enough, like... Yellowbrow wasn't hard enough to need one. What about down here? But when we fought the Yellow Wind Sage, the timing to use it was on his second phase. It was very obvious, and I feel like it's very obvious here too. Yo, do I gotta fight him entirely? Oh, he's knocked down a little bit.
You are seeking the doom just like that. A doom that I'm more than pleased to give you.
Now, I am Thunder. You cannot thunder me. I actually don't care what this is. That's not fair. Man, there's just so much twirling. It's so hard to tell what the dodge timing is a lot of the times. Oh, he grabbed me. What the fuck? I don't like that. What's he doing? Alright, shoot for me. These two. Okay, so I should be able to use this, I think. That works.
Where did you find a new one?
Oh, shit, he's still doing something. Oh, should I have waited until he did this? Until he did this stupid thing? Maybe not. Okay, no, this is skill set, not mechanics. So I think we're okay here. So I'm coming back, baby. I feel like I'm not even hitting him. It's over. It's over. It's over. Nice. Behold the betrayal.
I need you.
You haven't changed a bit. You fool.
初见的交通，
月光在惜别的城楼，
思念是眉间的药，
愿年年望相思，寻常最长久。
汹涌如江流，
忐忑似轻舟，有你相伴，这一路多么多么自由。云卷
云舒
风息，
一周，
从立春到立秋，
在那一刻我爱上你的所有，忘了是心田的沟，
记得是老头的酒，
知音是相拥无言，
愿天黑花到你，总会说不够。
这一路多么多么无忧，
晚上
苍过
黑
也不过白昼，
守着一路不越的酒，安息
或真爱中绽放，或者不是，永远无分下一世无回眸。
真情
难留
假意
未够，
相守，
今生有求。
下一世相遇，情节再会。
Chapter 4, Rosy Cheeks, Gray Hair concluded. Oh, we got to see Baiji's little love story with the Spider Lady.
Ah, you have grown in strength, but not in wisdom. You've not only hurt Bajia and his darling, but also laid waste to the seal of the High Ones. A grave misdeed.
Yeah, I did do that.
Mortal or immortal, all seek to break from the past and start anew. Yet destiny, like a lover's tongue, speaks one way and means another. Though you may savor it yourself, you can never tell if you truly want it or not.
New relic, Envious Tongue. Level up, we're 86 now. Alright, let's check out the specific little stories
This
we got.
one must be a high immortal from the court. Amid the trials of the 7 spiders and the many-eyed one, it was Bodhisattva Pilanpor who lent a hand. No aid from the court was given. But Wukong is ever heedless of rules. He might have sought higher places for help. This rooster is Pilanpor's son, the Dawn Star he was called. Through him is forged the Weaver's Needle, the one that subdued the many-eyed master. More than that, he once crowed a giant she-scorpion to death. Indeed, he is a bane to all insects.
So it's a rooster.
Even the sacred gourmand remains mundane if he clings to the ties of love. He was an admiral of the court, a pig in the mountains, and Bajia in the journey. Yet his nature remains unchanged. So be it. A guileless fool may know less sorrow. The posts of the court have stood unchanged, but the same seat might not always be held by the same immortal. So too the 7 Spider Guais. They boast an endless procession of generations. Long ago, the many-legged one was subdued by Bodhisattva Pilanpor and locked on Purple Cloud Mountain. Only by a plea from the Celestial Court was he spared. The Immortals dispatch minions to enact their will, while they remain serene, as if playing a game of chess. Pity those pawns. They know full well what they are, yet they cling to false hopes and even take pride in it.
Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, so we're going to move on to Chapter 5, but as soon as we reach a shrine, we're going to bounce back into Chapter 4. Golden Child, Crimson Blood. We're going to bounce back to Chapter 4 and find the last chiefs that we missed. We missed 5 of them. But chapter 5 is the last, like, main chapter, because this is where... This is where we're going to find the last relic, and then it's just a matter of waking up Wukong. Wukong's here, baby. Wukong clone. All right. Let's rock and roll. That was kind of rude. Oh, they do that when they die. Is he still go? Oh, there's still more. Okay, my bad. Go.
Time was I guarded the Celestial River with my boys 80,000 strong, and the puny revenants dared to impede me. That grand transformation of mine was the only reason you're still standing here. A proper kneel to show gratitude would be appropriate, no? Fooled me once, never again. Deceptive tactics like this pose no threat. I'll go size them up first. Keep pace, boy.
All right. Let's see what we got here. After consuming medicine increases critical hit chance of next attack. Immobilize affects all enemies around the target. That might be good. Each equipped soak slightly increases health recovery of the drink. Oh, that's actually... Yeah, I'm gonna get that one. Okay, we got a new staff branch. All right, let's read what we have. We got quite a few things here. So let's read some thingy bobs here. There we go. Revenant Stalwart. Endless toil, no rest in view, joy of nature, never ours to pursue. Serving others in vain we strive, lamenting years, centuries alive. The stalwarts summoned from the underworld by the Keeper were the lowest ranking soldiers back there. With their daily duties to maintain the flow of the underworld, being sent to the normal realm was akin to the days of rest. A break from their relentless toil. One day, as they patrolled flaming mountains, 4 stalwarts shared their stories. One pointed to Furnace Valley and remarked, "This lava here makes me think of my task back underground. Those who committed arson in life are sentenced to embrace searing hot copper pillars naked in our copper depth. We had to fuel the fire and scrape off burnt flesh once and again. If we had a firefall like it here, it would surely make things easier. Another added, "True, and those who broke families in life go to our iron depth. We plant an edge of the blade tree into their back and hang them on our tree. Our endless days are spent sharpening the blades and trimming the trees. Sometimes the blade cuts through their flesh and they fall with wounds wide open. That's when we stitch them up, carry them from the ground, and hang them on the blade again. A giant iron ball like the one ahead would make the job much simpler." The third one chimed in, "You have it easy. Those who torture animals must go to our bull depth. There they are trampled and gored by lava bulls. We must tend the bulls, fit them with iron hooves, and sharpen their horns. The crushed corpses must be dug out occasionally lest they clog the path of the bulls. A flaming cart would be a much better solution." The last stalwart, gazing at the landscape of flaming mountains, exclaimed, "This place is better than any of our depths, don't you see? This is the best depth with state-of-the-art torturing tools. I am now living in my dream." Hearing this, all his companions spat in disdain and left. Alright, Revenant Archer. "He who brings tales of fault and blame is often caught in the very same game. Trust not the one who seems most fair, and in their goodness be aware." In the southern camp of the kingdom of Yuetuo, near the western side of the Flaming Mountains, a cook in the army was tasked with delivering food to the soldiers each and every day. During his routine, he often noticed a shadowy figure trailing him. When his courage led him to confront it, he discovered it was a pottery figurine, armed with an arrowless bow, a truly peculiar sight. It is known that only the guilty are haunted. The cook, assured of his cleared conscience, demanded, "Why do you always follow me?" The figurine, faceless yet speaking from within, replied, "In a past life, we were from the same town and served together in the army. I was wounded by an enemy arrow and you abandoned me. I was left to succumb to infection and die. My resentment prevented me from reincarnation, and Yama, the king of the underworld, made me a revenant." Yama, that's from Dragon Ball. I guess Dragon Ball is based on this lore, right? "I've come now for your life." Puzzled, the cook asked, "Then why not kill me?" The figurine raised its bow, replying, "This bow shoots only arrows of punishment. You've been reasonably upright in this life, so I find no arrow to strike you. My only choice now is to linger aimlessly." The cook asked if there was anything he could do to stop its wandering, but the figurine spat back, "It was your fault. You should atone, not help me. Your debt will clear once you've recited Buddha's name for me 10,000 times and kneel to each. Then I may find peace." Enraged by such entitlement, the cook argued, Your fall in enemy hands wasn't my arrow. Your failure to evade wasn't my push. Leaving you was a choice, not a crime. Why blame me?" With that, he smashed the pottery figurine with his meal lid. The figurine shattered and turned to dust in the wind. Alas, even ghosts dread violence. Reflecting on one's actions is essential, and kindness is a virtue. But beware of being exploited for your good heart, lest the accused becomes the accuser. Alright. What chief do I have? Oi! Wait, all the sisters just appeared here, so I guess I don't have anything I have to do. The path home is covered in green moss. Peach blossoms begin to bloom across. How tender and gentle her caring affection amongst sisters, a loving connection. The eldest sister of the Zhu family was gentle and serene, caring for her younger sisters like a mother. I'm going to turn this off because we're going to be reading a lot here. She meticulously managed every aspect of their daily lives. Even the straightforward second sister and the independent fourth sister behaved obediently and showed a touch of girlish charm in her presence. Each day she oversaw the cave's catering, everyone's clothing, and was the go-to for disputes, illnesses, joys, and sorrows, keeping her busy from dusk till dawn. There was always a steady stream of courier lesser Yaoguais coming to her with messages. "My lady, the second and fourth ladies are arguing. My lady, the fifth lady scolded a weaver and now they need an extra hand. Can someone be sent? My lady, the sixth lady injured herself while practicing and asks for you to come and have a look." One day, the lady of the house, her mother, called her to her side. As soon as she stepped into the hut, the tranquil scene of her mother admiring the flowers under a tree caught her eyes. Her mother waved her over, saying, "The flowers in our abode are more beautiful than those in the upper realm." Meanwhile, outside the hut, the lesser Yao Guai, in charge of catering, was waiting for her to decide the menu, and the steward overseeing the cocoons was waiting to report matters. The eldest sister asked, "Mother, is there something you wish to instruct me on?" Her mother gently took her hand and said, "I just want you to accompany me in admiring these flowers." She smiled warmly, adding, "I worry they will wear you out." The eldest sister looked at her mother and was suddenly transported back to many years ago. when her mother had held her hand in the same way as they admired the peach blossoms together. The flowers were beautiful then, and so was her mother. But not now. Third sister. In seclusion for 100 springs, truth and falsehood mountain brings. Rosy face turns into gray hair, love stories, seldom and fair. The third daughter of the Zhu family, graceful in demeanor and gentle in nature, loved reading and writing. Observing her younger sisters were still naive and her 2 older sisters were extremely busy, she focused on needlework and became the best weaver in the family. It's because she's a spider, bro. The fabric shop run by the second sister outside used weaving patterns designed by the third sister. The weavers in the cave were also trained by her. Due to her gentle and kind-hearted nature, she often found it difficult to command the Yaoguais. Thus, the fifth sister became her best assistant. While the third sister taught with the weaving patterns in hand, the fifth sister followed with a punishing ruler. If any weaver was particularly unruly, the straightforward fifth sister would report them to the second sister, who would then seal the offender in a cocoon to be used as food. That seems right. Because the eldest and second sisters were often preoccupied with various affairs, the fifth sister had been following the third sister since childhood. The third sister was very quiet, so the fifth sister became her don't these people have names? Became her lively counterpart. The 2 sisters bickered and quarreled, but it made the days pass more easily. Among the books the third sister often read were those strange mortal anecdote. She always found them fascinating and longed to experience these romantic scenes depicted. However, she was too wise to fall for any romantic scholar, knowing that most Yaoguais in those stories met tragic ends. Alright, fourth sister. Sword raised to the azure sky, enemy blood stains the black robe high, fortunate to be a maiden fair, outshining heroes with grace and flair. In the old days, the Scorpionlord brought his 4 sons to the Temple of Yellow Flowers seeking refuge. The 100-eyed Daoist master, coveting the power of his venom, promised to arrange marriages between the young spider Yaoguais and the Scorpion princes. Hence, he called forth Violet Spider and 4 of her daughters to meet them. Once everyone was seated, the Daoist master asked the princes to introduce themselves one by one. The eldest prince stood up, thumping his chest, and declared, "My skills were personally taught by my father. Among my brothers, I am the best bachelor. If all the sisters wish to marry me, don't let it cause any discord." Seeing the sisters frown, the second prince quickly stood up and interjected. "Sisters, please forgive my brother's recklessness. Strong as he is, which I admit, I am no less capable. If you choose me as your husband, I will expand our domain and make it prosperous." The Daoist master was displeased by the second prince's ambition, and the sisters too remained non-committal. Turning their gaze to the third scorpion son, feeling the pressure of their stares, he reluctantly said, "My brothers are all skilled, and my younger brother is also exceptional. Sisters, please consider carefully before making a choice." The fourth prince, disdainful of his third brother's lack of confidence, said, "My third brother's a bit awkward in temperament. I hope you don't mind. Although I'm younger, my future is promising. Choosing me is choosing the future." After hearing their self-introductions, the Daoist master asked the 4 daughters of the Zhu family to express their opinions one by one. The eldest sister spoke gently. "With many sisters to look after and our mother's illness, I cannot lay down this burden and let my sisters suffer. My marriage can wait a few more years." The scorpions shook their heads, expressing regret. The second sister laughed coquettishly and said, "I'm busy managing the family business alone, with many financial gaps to fill. If any of you are willing to help bridge these gaps, I might consider marriage." The Scorpionlord's mountain had long since fallen into ruin with no wealth to speak of, so the second sister's words effectively ended the conversation. The third sister, holding a fan, said, "I wish to marry someone with whom I can live in harmony. I love the poetry of Liu Yin. Have any of you read his works?" It's likely the 4 princes didn't even know what poetry was, let alone who Liu Yin was. Consequently, everyone pinned their hopes on the fourth sister. Sitting at the end, the fourth sister hummed softly out of boredom before speaking. "My sisters, you were too polite, speaking so tactfully that they probably didn't even understand. This so-called meeting is just a scheme against us. We would end up with no gain while they take our dowries and positions in our cave. How dare they consider us as the ones to be taken advantage of? They call themselves princes, yet none of them are noble. If they truly had any skills, why not earn their own fortunes instead of showing off and making fools of themselves here?" After the fourth sister's outburst, the conversation at the table shifted to criticizing her. Though apologies were exchanged, the topic of marriage was never brought up again. That's fair. Good for her. Speak out. The fifth sister. Orioles are charming, swallows love to play, sisters close in bond, let them not be swayed by worldly fray. The fifth daughter of the Zhu family in the prime of her youth was renowned for her stunning beauty. One night, dark clouds obscured the moon and a chilly wind swept over the ridge, signaling an impending storm. The fifth sister was accompanying her second sister in the village, overseeing the work of the lesser Yaoguais, when she spotted a traveling scholar seeking shelter from the rain. Feeling mischievous, she decided to play a trick on him. This is just Mean Girls. This is what Mean Girls was based on. The scholar, being somewhat naive, was worried about his bookcase getting soaked and rushed. Not exactly, it's one of those based on a true story things that changes 99%. Was worried about his bookcase getting soaked and rushed into the deserted village without noticing the Alguais. He barely made it inside, bolted the door, and lit an oil lamp just as the rain began to pour heavily outside. Gazing at the rain through the window, the scholar was inspired to recite poetry. Jew's land in turmoil, the court in disarray, like thunderclaps in clear skies they sway. A clap of thunder roared. The scholar thought he saw the window shake, but paid it no mind until he finished reciting, feeling refreshed. It was then he realized someone was knocking at his door. As he finished the line, he noticed the window lattice move again. Assuming it was the wind and rain, he hurriedly shut the window. After finishing his poem, feeling refreshed, he suddenly realized someone was knocking at the door. Oh, this is like Edgar Allan Poe, that's what it is. He caught a glimpse of graceful silhouette on the door's paper screen, and a sense of alarm washed over him as he entertained the thought that it could be a Yao Guai. However, considering his own wretched and unremarkable existence, he somehow found solace in the idea of becoming a victim of beauty. As the scholar hurriedly got up and flung the door open, expecting to see a stunning Yao Guai, he was instead met with a horrifying sight. A ghost with disheveled hair and pus-filled eyes. Overwhelmed with terror, he let out a scream and instinctively pushed past her, desperate to escape the haunted house. Outside the door, the fifth daughter, playing with her delicate fingers, leaned gracefully against the wall, only to be knocked off balance. Angrily, she walked into the house, cursing the scholar for his rudeness, and happened to see an old bronze mirror on the desk. Picking it up, she found out that the storm had washed away her makeup, leaving her face a patchwork of colors, and with her wet hair covering it, she looked truly frightening. Even she couldn't help but laugh. What was the pus-filled eyes part, though? The fuck? Alright, whatever. The sixth sister. Okay, last one. Last one here, and then we still gotta read about the final boss. In hidden groves, home appears. Laughter fills the path with flowers near. Girl chases the butterfly in flight as rumors fade like shooting stars in the night. In the webbed hollow, there were no children of the same age as the sixth sister. She usually spent her time with her elder sisters, who were all very nice to her. Only the fourth sister would strictly supervise her training. Sometimes, when she trained diligently, the fourth sister would take her to the mountaintop to gaze at the scenery outside and tell her stories about the world beyond the mountains. Although she enjoyed following her fourth sister, the fourth sister often went into the mountains to investigate secrets unknown to her. Claiming it was dangerous, she refused to take her along, which left the sixth sister feeling bored. One day, a flower viewing banquet was held in the mountains, and the lesser Yao Guais from Mount Wushan came to deliver gifts. As usual, after completing their tasks, they were invited to stay and drink. The elder sisters were busy entertaining guests and taking care of their mother, so the sixth sister wandered off on her own. The steward Guai, unable to refuse her, had to accompany her around the cave for a while. Two drunken pig Guais saw the sixth sister and pointed at her, saying, "Is that the one?" The other pig Guai replied, "Yes, that's the one." Feeling annoyed by their comments, the sixth sister retorted, "Why are you pig Guais pointing at me? Where are your manners? And what did you mean for this and that?" The steward Guai tried to signal the pig Guais to shut up, but they continued, "Little girl, let us tell you a secret everyone knows but you." The steward Guai quickly tried to intervene, but the sixth sister earnestly said, "Go ahead." The two pig Guais laughed and said, "Your father's a pig just like us. You are a relative of our old pig family." Contrary to their expectations, the little girl didn't burst in anger or throw a tantrum. Instead, she pouted and spoke with a dismissive tone, saying, "You must be attempting to establish a connection with me because you lack skill in your craft and seek to exploit me. The one my mother chose would never be someone as despicable as you." Hearing this, the pigwise felt embarrassed and never dared to joke at her again. It's true though, right? Because seems like she's the daughter of Baji. 100-eyed Daoist Master. Tending the furnace, stoking the flame, making pills to immortality aspire. Countless eyes and countless schemes, one misstep and shatter all dreams. Will this work? Violet Spider lowered her head, not daring to look directly at 100-eyed Daoist Master. The master handed a needle to the old woman and said softly, "With what the monkey left behind in this vessel of mine, you have nothing to worry about. If both fail, come to me and I will back you up." He paused as if a new thought had struck him and added, "If I act first, you will never see that pig again." Hearing this, the old woman quickly took the needle, thanked him, and left. Once the door closed, an immortal with a red scalp and a crane face came in, holding a fly whisk. He emerged from behind the screen, looking at the master imposingly. The master bowed respectfully and reported, "With that pig in our hands, the destined one alone will not cause any trouble. The crane immortal remained non-committal inside. Your little schemes are under His Majesty's watchful eyes. He hasn't intervened out of respect for Her Majesty. The master chuckled dryly and replied, "Her Majesty's words, they've taken too much profit. This time, our principle and interest must be taken back." The crane immortal flicked his fly whisk as if shooing away flies and said leisurely, "Once it's done, you leave, but they still have to stay." No expression could be seen on the master's face as he bowed deeply to the immortal. Alright, so with that then, we actually are caught up. I thought we had 5 things we need to find, but we don't. So we actually did everything in the 4th chapter on the first pass through. Yeah. Alright, good for us. Good for us. Still got a little bit of time before I said I was going to end, so we'll keep going. We'll try to get to a shrine. Go into the Painted Realm and do some upgrades or what have you. Open sesame. Need a drink. I did a lot of reading. Well, that looks nice. Come and get me, big boy. If I come to you, you're gonna regret this. Okay, well, you didn't regret it, but got your ass. Lava Bowl Revenant. High and mighty in the finest attire, yet a twist of fate from life to mire, the underworld trials are no mere lore. They know it all when they see your core. In the kingdom of pure joy, there dwelled a high official from a lineage of glory. His father, a beacon of honor and privilege, had passed recently. Not long after, the official himself met a sudden death. His soul, bewildered, found itself in the depths of the underworld, surrounded by terrifying sights. He came to a halt before a collapsed stone gate and peered inside. There he saw charred corpses on their knees, twisted and shrunken from the relentless flames, their faces erased under chains and shackles. Among them, one scorched figure struggled to rise, shouting, "Zerong, my son, it's me, your father." Better, the official's childhood name resonated with truth. He hastily asked, "Father, why are you here? I held so many rituals made for your passage." The charred spirit replied, "They're futile. Virtues in life bring fortune in the next. But wrongdoings must be paid now. My misdeeds caused many deaths, and Yama condemned me to the ceaseless depths to burn eternally. My son, do not follow my path." Then 5 more charred spirits emerged, his ancestors going back to his great-great-grandfather, all echoing the same warning. Suddenly, a chilling wind blew and the stone gate slammed shut. The official awoke back among the living. For a time, he lived modestly, yet the hardships of simplicity soon wore him down. Convincing himself there was nothing more than a dream, he slipped back into his lavish ways. Alright, we found a shrine. Alright, let's see what we got here. 90, but critical hit goes down. Or I have to get this, though. This is 108. This is 108, but it doesn't have... So the catch here is it doesn't have a good effect because it's a pillar stance. This one doesn't have a really good effect either, but it has 10% critical chance, which is a lot of critical chance. Essentially almost every 1 in 5 attack does critical damage. But I think let's move towards this. We'll do big attack. There. Alright, and in the armor realm? Okay, I don't have any more fine gold threads, so... Although they might sell some here. We'll get these eventually. I don't need to buy these. Oh, just in case. Whatever. I got money. Alright, so now I should be able to craft a handful more things that I'm missing here. Like this. And that. Let's go to the Zodiac Village. You know, one thing I might have to do, I might have to grind for some of those Ammerworm feeding things. I really don't know what they do. I'll have to find out what that thing is all about. Oh, wait. That might be all it was.
Mine eyes doth see the Dao from the confines of my abode. My pills are reliable, but be wiser than relying solely on them.
Just give me the pills, you fucking... Alright, what do you got? I'll buy that.
You'd better follow a prescription, brave one.
Okay, I got a lot of these.
Seek from within to ascend. Thou shalt have pill.
Alright, get our mana upgrade. Wonder if I should do stamina now. I usually don't have a terrible time with stamina. Maybe stamina recovery rate? Let's do 2 of these.
From yin and yang, seek from without to craft pill.
And I'm thinking defense. Well, I'm not bad. You know what? Let's just do stamina recovery
Uncover the
rate.
secrets of sky and earth. Nature inherits its unique creation. Many are bent on seeking shortcuts. Hence, pill making came to be.
Alright, I don't have enough to grab that or that. Although I don't need both.
Where there's drink,
But
all is
we'll deal with that later.
Without it, the highest court is a cage.
No harvest without hard work.
Alright, so the ammo room's gone, so that's good. We don't have to do anything else here. I was moderately concerned about that. Oh, Elder Armor Worm. Man, we're gonna play the entire game with the very first spirit we get. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just I find it weird.
In this, perhaps it's for the best.
I got nothing.
Go
for you.
ahead. I can't spend all day chatting when there's work to be done.
Let's see what this guy has. I have no money, but whatever. Look at this staff, though. It's a pretty badass looking staff, isn't it?
What rags and
Alright, he's actually not. I thought he would sell something like gold thread or something like that, and he doesn't. All garbage. All garbage that I don't need.
No wonder you're at my door.
And yes, we already beat him once, so I don't have to challenge him again. Unnecessary. Alright guys, we are officially on chapter 5. We're going to stop there though for the night, because it is 1:30. We ended up getting 2.5 hours in. Tomorrow we're going to do a longer stream. I don't know what that means yet. Maybe like 6 o'clock. If I can do like 6 to 1 or something like that, that'd be pretty cool, right? But we'll try to get a longer cast in. I'm off tomorrow, so yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be the longest chapter. I think it's probably one of the shorter chapters. What do we have? 9 Yaogwai chiefs. That's nothing. 4 Yaogwai kings. There's a lot of normal enemies, which is kind of weird. 14 normal enemies in this chapter. There's a lot of and we already killed 3. That's a lot of new enemies. That's a lot of new enemies and 6 characters. So I don't know what to say about this chapter. I don't know if it's gonna be a long chapter or a short chapter, somewhere in between. But we'll find out starting tomorrow, as we head into, not the home stretch yet, technically, but we're getting there. We're getting there. This game is longer than I was led to believe. They were like, oh, it's like 40 hours. Bullshit, what are we up to? 36, not including tonight? So we're at like 39 hours. So, we still got a lot of time. We still got a lot left. It's been fun, though. It's been fun, though. It's been a very good game. If you're new here, whether you're on Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, hit that follow button. Check me out on the other platforms if you want to. You know, if you found me on Kick, you want to go to Twitch, by all means do that. Twitch, at the very least, getting some new emotes soon. I commissioned an artist for just a couple new emotes. It'll be the first time I've ever commissioned emotes, so we'll see what we get out of it. I don't know if I can drag those over into Kick. We'll see. But so right now, you know, if you want to use emotes, it might be Twitch that you got to be at. But yeah, I'm out here. I'll be back on tomorrow some point. At some point. Early. It'll be earlier than usual. It'll be earlier than usual. I'm gonna say somewhere between 6 and 8. I know that's a 2-hour window, which is a long window, but just keep your eyes to the sky. That's all I can say. I'll play more Black Myth. And something's screaming, so there you go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's all good night.